This again can be very, very important for building an effective marketing effort. So what we do, or what the system does, is it's going to take that data and it's going to utilize that or use that data to automate communication for marketing purposes. The communication that the system automates is this. First of all, of course, it's going to automate emails. And so throughout the year, you can schedule, monthly emails or emails to go, 30 days or 60 days before a renewal date or on a birthday, whatever it is. The system is going to automatically send out those emails. It can do the same thing with faxes for HR directors or owners. It can also automate phone calls. These can be pre-recorded phone calls that you pre-record, or we have a call center here on site, and where the call center can actually make calls for you on your behalf. And so if a live phone call is in place and it's something that is something that's needed, and it's not something that you want to do or you don't have the staff to do it, you can utilize us. You basically have your own marketing force without having to pay all the overhead associated with that. Of course, mailers, we have a mail merge feature, so if you want to send out mailers on a regular basis, the system will create that for you. Text messages. This has become more and more popular, especially with the 30 and under group. More popular even than emails in some cases. And so if you want to effectively market perhaps to somebody who is in college or a college-aged person, text messages are very personal and something that really will set you apart from any other salesperson, but more particularly from other brokers, if you're able to automate some of that text messaging. Handwritten cards. We have a service here that if you want to send out birthday cards or Christmas cards, we actually handwrite them on your behalf and send them out for you automatically. Again, all this is done independent of your own efforts. Some simple strategies are set up right at first, and the system just goes to work for you. The reason why a lot of these aren't getting done probably right now for you and your business, if you're like most brokers, is because it's a manual process. If you want to send out emails on a regular basis, send out mailers on a regular basis, send out handwritten cards on a regular basis, this is all a manual process, and anything that's manual does not get done very well. The last thing I want to go over is just some common strategies that we see by utilizing our system. This first is cross-selling, and added to that is upselling opportunities. Almost every broker that we talk to offers multiple services and multiple products. Yet too often, when they go and they sell one product, that kind of becomes the end of it. Unless something happens and the client is actually coming to the broker asking for a group life policy or another dental policy or a vision policy or whatever it may be, usually that cross-selling effort doesn't get done very well. And so there's a couple things with this. Number one, you're going to have the ability to automate cross-selling and upselling efforts with your group clients, but even more powerful than that is now you have the ability to communicate with each of the employees or each of the individuals of your group clients. More than likely, you can sell individual life policies. You can sell long-term care policies or short-term care policies, disability policies. Those are all, for the most part, those are individual products or can be individual products. Now you have the ability to communicate automatically with each of the employees because all that information has been collected from the application. And so now you can go in and upsell those other products and really become, a gatherer of those leads. And so those leads are now coming to you automatically. Follow-up. If you want to set yourself apart, I always say this, if you want to set yourself apart from 90% of other brokers out there, be an effective follow-up person. Regardless of how good your service is, regardless of how good your numbers are, the options that you present to a group or an individual, not every client will end up, or not every potential client will end up doing business with you. So follow-up becomes very, very important to follow up with that person or that group throughout the year to make sure that on their, before their next renewal date, you're contacting them again, that you're really optimizing your chance to get another appointment with them in the future it's just so important. And like I said, most agents just never do that effectively, and so it's a good way to set yourself apart. Referral gathering, nobody will argue that a referral from a client, from a happy client, is going to be your best lead, yet most independent professionals do nothing to proactively gather referrals. We want to try to automate that for you so that we make it simple and very effective to get referrals from each of your clients, both employees or individuals, and those that are the head of the companies you serve. This last one, retention. Of course, retention is going to be paramount in any business, like I've already talked about. We want to make sure, or you're going to want to make sure, that automatically you're doing things above and beyond what other brokers and agents are doing. This could be as simple as making sure that with each employee that you're recognizing their birthdays or maybe wedding anniversaries. It could be something as simple as that, or it could be something a little more complex or involved. But whatever you do from a retention standpoint, it's got to be out of servicing them well, or being their friend, or taking them golfing, because you know what, that's what every broker does. And so we certainly want to build something for you that sets you apart from other brokers. We're offering a couple promotions, and I hope this gave you a good overview of what our system is. Of course, we have sales reps. We have an online chat. If you've gone to our website, you can ask a support or salesperson questions. You certainly can give us an email or shoot us an email, sales@ifusionx.com, if you have any questions. There are some promotions that we're running from now until July 1st. Anybody who pre-signs up for our system and get our pricing, and make sure, I'm not going to go over all that right now, make sure we've tried to make it very, very affordable and very easy to get into. But please go to our website and request a pricing sheet so you can understand that. But anybody who pre-signs up for our system is going to receive a 20% discount off our monthly fee. And so, to pre-sign up, of course, there's no obligation. We're not collecting billing information. Basically, we just want to know, hey, who's interested. Those are the ones we're going to work with. Those are the ones we're going to prioritize. Second is, as an organization, we strongly support the Utah Health Underwriters Association, OAHU. And so any OAHU member, we're giving an additional 15% off our monthly fee. So a total of 35% off our monthly fee. We want to support that. If you're not an OAHU member, I'll put in a plug here. We'd love for you to become one. We're members, and we'd love for you to become one as well. Health insurance is changing, and these guys are definitely in your court to make sure that change are good changes. The third thing is we're offering a 30-day free trial. So from July 1st to August 1st, for all those that sign on from now until July 1st, you can get into the system, put in some dummy data if you want, put in some dummy companies, just see how it flows, ask questions, make sure you understand it. Of course, we're going to give you training and support throughout that. We just do webinars to make sure that you understand how it works. But we hope with those 3 promotions that we're hanging out a big enough carrot out there for you to go in and try the system. We're very excited about it. We think it's something that is going to become a standard here in Utah. We're only rolling this out in Utah. We're working with Utah brokers very, very closely. We're a local company. We hope that we can support you and you can support us, and we can make this a great product here in Utah. Thanks so much, and we hope to talk to you soon.